How much weight is safe to lose in a month? We've become accustomed to instant gratification in many aspects of life. Unfortunately, when it comes to weight loss, instant results are highly unlikely, if not downright impossible. Diet and exercise programs that promise quick or immediate results are generally ineffective and risky. So, how much weight is safe to lose in a month? When should you expect to reach your goals? The problem with fast. You should approach diet and exercise programs marketed using words like fast, quick, instant, or immediate with caution. You need to understand that diet and exercise aren't temporary solutions. They should be lifelong habits, and adopting a lifestyle is the best way to lose weight and keep it off. You can't diet for a month, lose 10 pounds, and then go back to what you were doing beforehand. It just doesn't work that way. You'll gain the weight back. The majority of these types of programs will drastically cut carbohydrates, calories, or both in an attempt to get you to lose weight fast. The issue with extreme low-carb, low-calorie diets is that the weight you lose is mostly water, and even some muscle. This is why many people fall under the impression that it works. However, you're not losing fat at all. Decreasing caloric intake can also put your metabolism at risk if you go too far. When your body believes you're starving, it will slow down your metabolism in an attempt to maintain body weight. Furthermore, starvation leads to the breakdown of muscle mass, which in turn reduces your metabolism even more. Participating in a quick program may seem like a good idea, however, we strongly recommend against it. Not only is it unhealthy, but it's also ineffective and unsustainable long-term. This means that you'll be back to where you started relatively soon, and no one wants that. How much weight is safe to lose in a month? According to the Center for Disease Control, you can safely lose 1 to 2 pounds per week, or 4 to 8 pounds per month. While that may not sound like a lot, you must understand that slow and steady weight loss allows your body time to adapt and keep the weight off long term. Drastically slashing calories or performing long-duration, high-intensity exercise day in and day out will lead to exhaustion and, ultimately, failure. Determining factors for rate of weight loss. There are several factors that are responsible for determining how much weight that you can lose in a month. Some of these factors include your current weight and body fat percentage, exercise frequency, duration, and intensity, average caloric deficit, and the amount of sleep you get each night. Current weight and body fat percentage. If you're only 10 pounds overweight, the likelihood of losing 8 pounds in a month is extremely low. On the other hand, if you're 100 pounds overweight, it's possible you'll be able to lose even more. That's because an obese person requires more calories to sustain their weight. You need to reduce your intake by 3,500 calories to lose 1 pound of weight. If a person eats 4,000 calories a day, reducing this caloric intake by half will allow weight loss of approximately 1 pound every 2 days. A safe deficit for a person who usually eats 2,000 daily calories is around 500 calories each day, which means it could take up to 1 week to reach that 3,500 caloric deficit and lose 1 pound. Be realistic with where you're at. Don't beat yourself up if you only lose a pound or 2, that's exactly what you want. Exercise frequency, duration, and intensity. The number of days, the length of each workout, and the intensity of your workouts will play a key role in how much weight you can lose in a month. Being able to increase caloric deficit through exercise will help you lose weight faster. It's recommended to work out 3 to 5 times each week. If you choose high-intensity training, the AHA recommends a minimum of 75 minutes weekly. For low-intensity exercise, you'll need at least 150 minutes weekly. We also encourage performing total body strength training a minimum of twice per week. It's important to note that the same advice applies for extreme routines as it does for extreme diets. Going too hard, too fast, will cause you to burn out and may even result in injury. Slow and steady wins the race. Average caloric deficit. While the right caloric deficit varies from person to person, we advise that you never eat fewer than 1,200 calories a day, unless under the supervision of a medical professional. Decreasing caloric intake by too much can negatively affect weight loss, energy levels, and metabolism. Reduce the number of calories you need to maintain your current weight by just 300 to 500 calories each day, and you will lose weight slowly but steadily. Your chances of keeping the weight off are much greater this way, too. Use this calorie calculator to figure how much you should be eating to lose weight based on your age, height, weight, and activity level. Amount of sleep. While this factor doesn't play as large of a role as the others, it is still worth mentioning. Failing to get sufficient amounts of sleep not only raises cortisol levels, stress hormone, but also leads to unhealthy choices throughout the day. When you're tired, you're more likely to eat something you wouldn't normally eat, or even skip a workout. On the flip side, getting adequate amounts of sleep regularly, 7 or more hours, will help you lose more weight. Some of you may be wondering, how on earth am I supposed to get 7 hours of sleep every night? Well, ask yourself these questions. How much time do I spend on my phone, laptop, and social media each night? How many hours of TV do I watch daily? Can I give up anything that doesn't benefit me to get more sleep each night? Chances are, most of us can at least find a little bit of time to add to our beauty rest. Slow and steady weight loss is best. We've become ingrained to believe that immediate results are possible. It'd be awesome if we were capable of shedding 10 pounds of fat a month, but, for most of us, that's just not realistic. Reality isn't too far off, though. If you work hard and remain consistent, you can shed 8 pounds in 1 month, 16 pounds in 2 months, 24 pounds in 3 months, and so on. It might not be immediate, but losing just 8 pounds of fat will cause noticeable changes in your body. Better yet, slow and steady weight loss will greatly increase your chances of lifelong success. Do you have any weight loss tips to share? Let us know in the comment section. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram and YouTube to stay up to date on all of the best fitness tips.